Alright, it's your boy Samson Aquare back with another video. This is day 2 of me recording every single day until I find my purpose. That being said, for this video today, it's day 2. I'm more so focusing on my first day at a car dealership up until now. A year and some change now, a year and 4 months or so. That being said, the first day I walked into a car dealership, I wasn't that confident. You know what I mean? Like, customers will come up to me and I would even walk up to customers and I was really shy. You know what I mean? Like, I was scared, I was nervous, I didn't know how this person is gonna act. I tried getting all the answers. I was looking into different things that did honestly matter, like the horsepower on certain vehicles. And it's cool to know a lot about this stuff, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, obviously with car sales, you want to know a lot about products, but you don't need to know honestly how much horsepower a certain vehicle has. You know what I mean? Like, the basic things are what you need, realistically speaking. But that being said, just my first process walking into a dealership up until now, it's like when a customer asks me a question, I'm able to answer that without running back to my sales manager. Give me 1 second. Let me quickly ask my sales manager. He has the answer to it. Give me 1 second. Or if I don't know this answer, I don't want to lie to you. I want to figure out this answer. I'll get you the answer. You know what I mean? And that does give a customer comfort, but at the same time, you want to be able to show them that you are able to answer that question too. That being said, my process up until now, I've learned more about my product knowledge. I've learned more about walking up to a customer and being confident, you know, like being able to talk like I know what's always going on. I can walk up to any customer right now, knock on their window while they're sitting in the parking lot, and just be like, are you here for part service or sales? Are you looking for this customer, that customer? Yeah, I know who you talk about. Who do you want to talk to? You know what I mean? Like, I have a solution to most problems. And once you learn that you're able to maneuver and you're able to answer these questions, people start trusting you more. For me personally, I try to use less of my general sales manager, my finance team, because it shows confidence. It shows that you know what you're doing, and it's a rewarding feeling too. When you're able to execute a deal all by yourself, it's one of the best feelings. You know what I mean? Like, you did that. You made that sale without needing them in the background. I mean, obviously numbers, they're not set in stone. You know, you don't know what the banks are going to approve you for. I mean, you're on the sales floor, you don't know what the approval is looking like anyways. So they're going to go into finance, but you're supposed to give them ranges. A vehicle's 25,000, it's 250 bi-weekly, 35,000, 350 bi-weekly, 45,000, 450 bi-weekly, ballpark numbers. They start asking questions like, oh, that's pretty high. Oh yeah, that's on the shorter term. I mean, like, you can stretch out the term a little bit and you can figure out what works best for your payment structure. You know what I mean? Then you start relating it and just being like, hey, like, when I finance my vehicle, I stretched out the term, so then, you know, I'm able to execute these payments without missing a payment. Now it looks good on your credit score, and it looks good on your profile in general. You have to find a relationship with customers so they are confident with you as a salesperson, and they know that they know what you're talking about. I mean, I'm not saying I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm saying that, like, my confidence now is a lot better than it was before. I mean, I would just be so shy. I didn't know what to say. I was nervous. I was in the bathroom texting ChatGPT saying, like, what is the horsepower on this? And then running back, oh, like, the horsepower is da da da. They probably knew I was, you know, I didn't know nothing about the vehicle, but at the same time, you're trying your very best to execute something. And it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, you're not supposed to know everything walking into a dealership. You're not supposed to know everything in life in general. I mean, that's why it's not really called L's, it's called lessons. You know what I mean? Like, you're not really losing. You're just learning at the end of the day. And I'm very grateful for that. I'm very grateful to see my progress up until now. I mean, when you're talking about the incentives that are going on, when you're talking about how you can help a customer out, it's a lot deeper than you just more so, you know, not knowing what's going on behind the scenes. Like, for you to know a little, I feel like it's beautiful to have an obsession with stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's just my side of things. I feel like when you get obsessed with something, it's because you care. Like when you get so caught up in something because you believe in your product or you believe in the industry that you're thriving to become, like if it's your business and you're just going mental, like you're going crazy, like I love that. That's me. Like people always say, yo, Sam, you're so stressed, you're so stressed. I'm like, nah, bro, like I just want more. You know what I mean? Like I need more. I need more. Even though I got this one, I need more. This one was cool, but I need more. I don't know how I'm gonna get more, but I'm gonna get it. You know what I mean? I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna get it. Um, and that's the energy I always try to bring to every customer. I could be having a bad day. Um, it's like being a chameleon. They always say, be a chameleon, be a chameleon. Light on, light off, light on, light off. Bad day, don't worry about it. On to the next. You know what I mean? Like, don't hold on to a file for too long. Don't carry on to onto it for too long, because at the end of the day, it's kind of like certain situations work out. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You just gotta let it fly. But that being said, this is day two of me recording every single day until I find my purpose. Got my little flannel on, got my glasses on, still look fly, still look fresh. Catch me on the next video. Day three coming soon. Cheers.